Welcome. Welcome to today's resiliency session. Come on over here, babe. We've got a little whining white one. Come on, sit with us for a second while we chat. So for this week, hi guys. So I was thinking about how every time we have a meeting, I have new content, I have new meditations, I have new mudras, I have new mantras, and so in essence we're constantly reinventing the meditative wheel. But I decided for this week I want to kind of stick to a small portfolio which really allows us to get into the underbelly of the subconscious mind by developing intimacy and developing relationship with the same practice. So we're going to work with the Long Ek Onkar recitation practice today. And for any of you who are here today but maybe haven't been in the other two sessions this week, we've been really holding a container for self-inquiry and investigation, and having our muse and our point of departure be honest listening. So really making a field shift from any kind of habituated, like partial listening to complete, total listening in a way that is free of facade and free of airs and free of any kind of artifice. So we're completely uncovered. So we as the practitioner are the one uncovering ourselves, uncovering the coverer. So let's go ahead and get right into the practice so that we can have a long session with it, but only 30 minutes. I ended yesterday's class and I was like, oh, it was 55 minutes. So we'll have a firm stop today. But just take a quiet moment before I give you the mudra. We are going to use a different mudra, but we're going to use the same mantra that we used on Tuesday. So tune in, get really quiet, get really still, and allow yourself to open up as much space inside of your psyche and your soma as you possibly can. And committing to letting today's meditation help you to identify any of the calcifications in your perception or in your ideas, the calcifications that prevent you from moving forward in full power and with full grace. So we're setting the table with this meditation. Bring yourself into a kind of objectless state of awareness, unmesha, an objectless state of awareness. And as you breathe in the next couple of inhalations in quiet beingness, feel the wave of beauty and even bliss. Maybe bliss is not the word that you want to use, but maybe beauty and joy. This is what we call Sundalahari. Feel a wave of Sundalahari really pouring in to the center of every cell and traveling in between the spaces of the cells. Objectless state of awareness and feeling into the freedom and flow and the beauty and the joy that the inhalation is bringing into you. And allow yourself to be permeated in this kind of awareness, samavesha, permeated, submerged, even as if you were jumping into the river. We all know that feeling of jumping into a body, a natural body of water, especially in the high season of summer, when every sense is overtaken with a field shift. Let this moment of tuning in bring you into the samavesha, into the submersion. And lastly, let yourself have what we call dvaya sthiti. So if you, on the screen behind your closed eyes, if you can visualize a circle. And so the design of dvaya sthiti is 4 arrows pointing inward to an empty space in the middle. On the inside, the interior space of the circle. And then 4 arrows, directionally speaking, a north, south, east, and west. 4 arrows pointing out from the periphery of the circle. So you have equal parts awareness of what's going on the inside of your inside and what's going on in the space around you. Dvaya sthiti. Okay, so just some points, a few points to hold in our awareness. So if you would open your eyes, please. We're going to, if you were in Tuesday's meditation, we did the Swan Mudra, which is an incredible mudra, and hopefully you felt like the sort of timeless elegance that it conveys into your awareness and your embodiment when you do this practice. So if you were to create this mudra and then simply bring the tips of the Saturn finger, which is the middle finger, not the tip rather, but the knuckle. If you bring the hands down and you bring the knuckle of the middle finger together, just the knuckle of the middle finger, and then press the thumbs, press the pads of the thumbs together, and then hover the thumbs right in front of the center of the wheel of your body. This is where we're going to hover the mudra. So this is a very specific mudra for change. Okay, so transformation wants to happen, transformation is happening. And so regarding us as individuals and us as a community of practice, the calling, the great calling is, how are we going to respond to it? Who are we bringing to the table? How are we setting the table? So let the recitation practice of the Ek Onkar help you in those ways. So you're going to have the mudra right out in front of the heart center. Sit up. Hopefully you're sitting on some kind of block or a bolster. Maybe you're in a chair. Maybe you're on the couch. But make sure that you're positioned in a way that's going to allow you to sit in a sustainable, upright position for the rest of our time together today, okay? So listen in. I'm going to demonstrate the mantra and then we'll do it all together. Today we'll do it all together. I'm going to stick with you. I want you to pay attention to where I splice the inhalations in the mantra. So I'm going to say it once through and then I'm going to do a dramatic inhale so you can hear where that's happening, okay? And then we'll do it all together. So the Ek Onkar Sat Nam Siri Wahe Guru is the mantra we're working with, and it's purifying all of the major epicenters in your physical body. So your body can become a vehicle, a car, a vehicle for Dharma, a vehicle for good, a vehicle for infinite love and compassion and joy and impartiality, equanimity. Ek Onkar Sat Nam Siri Every time I inhale, I am relaxing my abdominal wall because I have drawn the abs in. Okay, so I say Ek Onkar and pull the abs in and then inhale. Sat Nam Siri, pull the abs in, inhale. Wahe Guru, pull the abs in and then inhale. Let's try it. I'm going to really do an audible inhalation so you can tune into the sound of that and join me. So we're like a chorus of breathers and mantra practitioners. So create the mudra, this mudra for change. Transformation wants to happen. It is happening. So this is our way of saying, yes, I'm going to be an active and awakened participant. Plug the thumbs together, hover the thumbs right in front of the heart center. Relax your whole structure, but keep the uprightness. Inhale, looking at the tip of the nose. Ek Onkar, pulling the abs in. Sat Nam abs in. Waheguru, abs in. Yek Om Ka Sut Nam Siri Waheguru Yek Om Ka, listening to the inside of your inside. Sat Nam Siri Ek Sat Nam Yek Om Ka Sat Nam Yek Om Ka Sat Nam Waheguru. Let it take you deeper into your neutrality, into your meditative mind. Yek Om Ka Sut Nam Siri timelessness of it, into the well of qualities that are undying. Yik Om Ka. Don't forget to lift the abs. Sut Nam. Stay soft. While still articulating the nuances of the mantra, soft but precise. Yik Om Ka. Sut Nam. Pull the abs in from the nod, from the pit of the belly. Satnam. Yik Om Ka. Sut Nam. Break the mudra and bring the hands onto the top of the knees with the palms facing up. For the final moments, which are a few, we'll endure with a mantra, but in a little bit more of a relaxed, sustained state. Yik Om Ka. Sut Satnam. Cultivating endurance, use the tool of the mantra to go a little bit deeper for these next moments. Yek Satnam. for a moment's time. So when we center and we harmonize and we elevate and we integrate all of these major centers, crossroads, marmas, chakras, whatever, angle we want to take on labeling them, when we've harmonized them and they're functioning in their fullest and their finest aliveness, then this word guru really comes alive for us. Guru, it's like the wisdom keeper, it's the teacher, it's the incandescent, self-effulgent embodiment, which is not an external entity or person or role model that you look to or learn from or idolize or whatever. It's not external. As a practitioner, when you wake up and clean up the reality of what is, you become your own guru. As the practitioner, you become the one who is capable of removing your own darkness, of taking all the shadows that might be stalking you, and maybe that have been stalking you for a long time, and you can say, I'm going to stalk you back. And I'm going to show you who's in control. And I'm going to snip up this darkness and turn it into a kind of new raw material for a more constructive process, so that you can take all the snipped up darkness and mosaic it together and create a mental construct that is going to give life to life. That is what it means to be, a guru. We're all gurus. When we're cleaned up, when we have woken up, and when we have lifted up our life force. Otherwise, the shadow has a lot of magnetism. And that's a big part of what we do as practitioners, is shadow integration. But shadow integration must come from what I've been talking about all week, right? Which is transparent, the transparent communication form of honest listening. The transparent communication form of honest listening. Listening in a way that is elemental and raw and simple and real and emerging from a here-now state. A here-now state. I hope you feel really, really alive, but incredibly calm. I love this meditation. If you were in Tuesday's session, I did mention, or maybe I should say I recommended, trying this particular meditation very, very early in the morning when you first get up. Maybe you have your tea, maybe you have your coffee or your water, whatever you do to get positioned for the day. Have that thing, and then try doing this. If you can get up early enough, try doing it for 2 hours and see what happens. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I hope you can show up, take really good care. Sat Nam, Namaste.